Have you ever wondered why some kisses make her melt instantly while others barely spark a reaction? The truth is, kissing isn't just a romantic gesture, it's a powerful form of emotional communication that activates deep parts of the brain linked to trust, attraction, and connection. If you really want to unlock a woman's emotional and physical desire, you need to understand that not all kisses are created equal. Some kisses can awaken her senses in ways she's never experienced before. And today we're diving into the 3 scientifically backed kissing spots that can spark emotional and physical intimacy like never before. But before we get into these fascinating secrets, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join our channel, Dr. Kayla Health Tips, where we share science-backed, life-changing health and relationship insights to help you build deeper, healthier connections. Now let's get into it, because understanding these 3 spots could completely transform the way you connect with the woman you love. The first spot is one that's often overlooked: the neck, specifically the area right below her ear and along the curve where her neck meets her shoulder. This region is loaded with nerve endings that are incredibly sensitive to touch and temperature. When you kiss or lightly breathe on this area, you're stimulating the vagus nerve, which not only sends chills down her spine, but also triggers the release of oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Oxytocin helps her feel emotionally safe and deeply connected to you, turning a simple kiss into an act of trust and affection. But here's the secret: don't rush it. Start with gentle, lingering kisses, mixing in moments of stillness, allowing her to anticipate your next move. That anticipation heightens desire because her brain starts producing dopamine, the pleasure chemical responsible for that electric feeling of wanting more. When done right, this kind of slow, sensual kissing can make her feel adored rather than objectified, which is the foundation of lasting intimacy. Now, the second spot might surprise you. It's her lower lip. While kissing the lips is obvious, focusing intentionally on the lower lip taps into something primal and deeply psychological. Studies in neuropsychology have shown that the lower lip contains more sensitive nerve endings than the upper one. When you softly suck or trace it with your tongue, it sends a direct signal to her limbic system, the emotional center of the brain, creating an intense wave of pleasure that she feels not just physically, but emotionally. It's also associated with subconscious submission and vulnerability. When you gently lead with care and tenderness, she feels safe to let her guard down, and that's when true intimacy begins. It's not about dominance or aggression, it's about synchronizing your emotions through touch and energy. Many men underestimate how much emotional connection influences physical attraction. A woman's desire is heavily tied to how safe, cherished, and understood she feels in your presence. When your kiss communicates love, patience, and respect, her body responds on a deeper level than simple lust. It's a physiological invitation to bond. Now, the third kissing spot is one most people ignore completely: the forehead. It may not seem sexy in the traditional sense, but the forehead kiss has a unique emotional power unlike any other. When you kiss her forehead gently, you're signaling protection, warmth, and emotional safety. Psychologists call this type of gesture an attachment cue, meaning it reinforces emotional stability and comfort in a relationship. This kind of kiss stimulates her parasympathetic nervous system, helping her body relax and trust you even more. It's like telling her, without words, you're safe here. And in that moment, she feels seen, not just as a partner, but as a whole human being. Combine that emotional connection with the physical intimacy built through other types of kisses, and you create a powerful balance between passion and security. Here's where most men get it wrong. They focus solely on physical stimulation, trying to trigger excitement through speed and intensity. But the real secret to lasting intimacy is rhythm, patience, and emotional presence. It's about reading her energy, matching her breathing, and using every kiss as a conversation without words. When you understand her emotional language, every touch becomes amplified. Research from the Kinsey Institute found that couples who engage in slow, intentional kissing experience higher relationship satisfaction and lower stress levels. That's because kissing releases not just oxytocin, but also serotonin, which boosts mood and builds trust. So, when you make kissing a priority, you're literally wiring her brain to associate your presence with comfort and joy. Think of kissing not as foreplay, but as emotional communication. It's the bridge between the mind and body, and when done with awareness, it can turn an ordinary moment into something unforgettable. To make your kisses more powerful, pay attention to timing. Never force a kiss. Create a moment that naturally invites it. Maybe it's after a deep conversation, or when she's laughing, or when she looks at you, and you both just know it's the right moment. Those organic moments are when emotions and hormones align perfectly. Another key is variety. Don't kiss the same way every time. Mix soft, lingering kisses with playful ones, and occasionally whisper something sweet between them. This unpredictability keeps the connection alive, stimulating both her mind and her body. Remember, intimacy is not about perfection. It's about presence. A woman's body responds not to how experienced you are, but to how emotionally tuned in you are. She can feel when you're fully in the moment, when your focus is on her rather than yourself. That presence alone can make an average kiss feel electric. In long-term relationships, kissing often becomes an afterthought, but it's actually one of the most important ways to keep the spark alive. Regular, affectionate kissing increases relationship satisfaction, boosts emotional security, and even supports physical health by lowering blood pressure and reducing cortisol, the stress hormone. So if you want a deeper bond with your partner, start by giving more mindful attention to these 3 powerful kissing spots. Each one, her neck, her lower lip, and her forehead, activates different emotional and physical responses. And when combined, they create a complete experience of love, trust, and desire. Don't underestimate the power of small moments. A simple kiss can say what words often can't. And if you truly want to make her feel valued, remember that kissing is not just about passion, it's about connection, care, and communication. When she feels that through your touch, she'll crave your presence more than anything else. So the next time you hold her close, take your time. Let your kisses linger, let your breath sync with hers, and let silence do the talking. Because sometimes, the most powerful expressions of love happen without a single word. If you found this insight helpful, and you want more evidence-based relationship and health advice that actually works, make sure to subscribe to Dr. Kayla Health Tips for more videos like this, where science meets real human connection, and love becomes something you understand, not just feel.